Welcome to Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed, a space to connect with spiritual insights, open-minded perspective, and healing transformation. Hosts Kelley Eckhart and Cheryl Murphy are working evidential psychic mediums, spiritual teachers, and published authors who are coming together in friendship and teamwork to serve through the energy of spirit, healing, and animal communication. Each week, we invite you to join in a mixture of candid discussions, visits from guests and experts, intuitive development, and live readings to encourage everyone while exploring their multifaceted spiritual path. Come ready with questions and curiosities. And now, here are your hosts, Cheryl Murphy and Kelley Eckhart.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's show. You're watching Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed. We are live on all of our social platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's show. Let me just say hi to Kelley Eckhart, my cohort in crime. Hey, Kelley, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here. And hello, everybody. Yeah.
I'm so happy. And as we're getting started, Kelley, we do have a really special topic today.
Yes.
And let's just make some announcements first off that,
Yeah.
look, the topic for today is a very big topic. So we may, use all of our time, but we may have time later.
Yeah.
But look, we may have to break this up into a couple of shows because it's called Stepping into Your Purpose, Kelley. And I
Yeah.
get this question asked all the time,
Me
right?
too. Right.
People need help, right? We need help. We need to ask our
Mhm.
friends, ask mediums, ask psychics, what is our purpose? I mean, sometimes we all feel it, right? Kelley, do you ever feel stuck or do you ever feel like, hey, what's my purpose? Do you ever feel like you're being called?
During COVID, I felt really lost, and I took a break from like mentoring with working with other mediums because I just didn't know if I was going in the right direction all the time. It took me a couple of years to figure it out. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
hard.
life changes, right? Just like you mentioned, it was changing for all of us back then in 2020. But
Mhm.
people grow older or they go into relationships, they get out of relationships. It's very natural. I just want to let
Yes.
people know, very natural for us to question, what is your soul's purpose, or even to do that reflection,
Yeah.
spend time reflecting and asking
Mhm.
yourself that question because it changes. I know mine's changed.
Mine has changed too. I feel like it's evolved. So I like to say, the same thing with like what is our purpose or stepping into our purpose. I feel like it's also really important to be flexible and let it evolve into what it's supposed to be and not try to control it.
Right. Even my readings evolved. I thought I was
Mhm.
going to be going into one type of mediumship, just
Right.
connecting with, departed loved ones on the other side.
Mhm.
But, spirit had something else in mind, and they really helped me gravitate towards more of a
Yes.
medical intuitive
I
or,
know, and we love
wellness
that.
intuitive readings. So
Yeah.
now I'm just doing more of those, which I absolutely love doing all types of readings. But, we
Yeah.
think we're on one path, and I think if we just let go and trust spirit, it
Yes.
really helps us move into something even more exciting.
I think I was just talking about this with somebody either yesterday or today. I'm trying to remember who I was talking to this about. But it's like if like I've been doing this not as long as you. I think you've been doing it longer. I mean, I've had the gift my whole life, but I didn't start developing till like I think 12, 13 years ago. And just the amount of growth and changes just in that like period of time and how much my the readings I do have shifted
Hmm.
to for me as well. I mean, it started out with mediumship, but I'm doing a lot more of the business type readings and animal pet
Mm.
communications than I used to do, and it's
Yeah.
evolved over time. And I think that's where I got stuck was I felt like I was being pulled in another direction, but I wanted to stay with I was really, during COVID, I was really stuck on like, I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it took me a couple of years to kind of find my way.
Hmm.
And I think what I learned from that is oh, my voice is squeaking. What I learned from that is that, I'm allowing myself time to figure it out. I'm allowing myself to grow and learn of who I am and what I want to do instead of trying to force it or stick with one area that I feel like I'm doing good at. I'm allowing myself to expand in different directions. And I
Oh,
think that that allows me to find my purpose. And I think other people as well, if we just like allow ourselves to be guided.
hmm. I know back when, this is before COVID,
Mhm.
but back when when I was going to live with my father because he wasn't feeling well, and
Yeah.
his wife at the time was not feeling well, I was really heading to Colorado at that hour. You know, I was kind of moving back, but then I had conversations with my dad that he started telling me, hey, he's not doing well. All of a sudden my purpose changed, Kelly, and I just dropped everything and went right to where he lived, right out of state. It was in Mississippi. um,
Yeah.
and it's like the knowing happens, like you couldn't tell me otherwise. And when I felt that knowing or that purpose happen, it felt so good or
You just
grounded.
knew. Yeah.
Yeah, it felt
It's like,
real, I have to say.
it's
Yeah,
almost like it clicked into place.
clicked into place.
Like that's how I visualize it, like a snap coming together,
Yeah,
you know, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
it just fit perfect, right?
Yeah, so then my purpose changed, right? That's where I
Mhm.
was heading. So I guess what I learned, Kelly, is that our purpose can change multiple times or over the course of a lifetime. It can
Yes.
change in many different ways or different
Yes.
routes.
So we're going to be doing some readings today in a little bit here. We're going to do our little talk first, so stay and listen. And we'll be doing some readings in about around 4:30ish,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
Yeah, I see
And let
somebody's
me ask
asking.
our audience, does anyone in our audience have a question around life purpose or, stepping into your purpose? Like, does anyone still have a question of what their life purpose is?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do some readings around that, like finding your life purpose, or are you on the right life path? Are you going
Hmm.
in the right direction? Are you feeling
Hmm.
pulled in different directions? Let us know when we get to readings, but even like now, how are you dealing with feeling lost, or what is it that you've been feeling in life this year kind of, Because this year feels like a big shift in energy, doesn't it?
It really does. And I got to say, just this month of July and August, now that we're in August,
Mhm.
really another big wave is how I'm
Yeah.
feeling. There's another big wave, even a tidal wave of like opportunity and
Hmm.
allowing and
Yeah.
forward movement happening.
Yeah.
So I'm loving that.
Yes. Oh, hi. It's from Angela Fogel, who I happen to know and love.
Hi, Angela.
She's a healer. And it says, hi, I love that. I've been reflecting on this and wondering if something's is next or if I'm on the right path. I've noticed that with a lot of people too, pivoting. I have too, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, this year's been a shift for me, Cheryl,
Hmm.
not just with my life path, I would say. It's 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 almost like learning to adapt to my the changes in my health and my new way of like eating and my like these things, like my new
Hmm.
life, to adapt my life to really fit my lifestyle now so that I could be happier and healthier, right? That's felt like, am I doing this right? Am I going in the right direction as well? Like I've thought about that and tried to tune into that myself. And it is, it is difficult navigating changes in life. That's why I say being really flexible and open to where the universe is guiding us and shifting us is, I've found, the older I get, more important. Because the times where I felt like I knew where I'm going, this is where I'm going, I'm making this happen, I've struggled because maybe there was something that was trying to push me in a little bit different direction, right?
Hmm.
And when we try to control, we hold ourselves back, I feel.
Good point. And our purpose doesn't have to be a bigger picture thing. It could be on a daily
Yeah.
basis. Like you're
That's
working
what
on.
I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It's
Yeah,
like be flexible and open each day, like it might shift. And that's okay.
yeah. I think that's a wonderful reminder to people is every day trying to live healthier or bringing more wellness into your life, more balance into your
Yeah.
life. That
Yeah.
can be a life purpose.
Yeah. And that is, become my new life purpose. And I also feel like I'm working with a lot of people that are kind of like doing something similar with their life purpose as well. Like they're healers, but they're struggling with, their health issues. You know what I mean? And so I think that it's really it's my calling now. I feel like I'm being pushed in this new direction, kind of like health related, like you.
Mm-hmm.
but more towards, I want to say, people that are dealing with things that I'm going through, because I'm dealing with sort of autoimmune and connective tissue disorders and all these weird things that are happening that are really shifting my reality in life every day, right? And so I feel like my readings are kind of shifting because of that.
Right, they're shifting your outlook or your
Mhm,
perspective.
mhm.
They're shifting maybe your advice or your intuitive
Exactly.
abilities and
Yeah,
what you're
we
getting. Because
change, right?
yeah,
So being adaptable is really important. And I do want to say, just overall for this year, because people have commented, this year has felt like a huge shift for me. And I felt this huge energy shift for like around the world, like energetically shifting, like lots is happening. A lot of things are happening. A lot of energy is happening. And it's been a little overwhelming, but exciting. And I
mm-hmm,
do feel like, yes, it's been scary, and there has been some things that are like, whoa, this energy's too much for me. But I'm allowing and using what I need and really trying to feel into what it is for me that it's trying to bring. Because I do think that we have some years where it's like high energy, high shifts for everybody. And it's really up to us to kind of like find where we fit in that energetic coming at us. Like, I don't know how to explain that. I'm a visual person, so it's kind of like, where am I going to balance in that energy that's happening right now? And that's what's shifting in me and pushing me in the direction I need to go. Does that make sense?
it does. It's like you're leaning into it, right? I'm going to lean
Yes,
into this
gently.
direction.
I'm not going to fight it, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
like throw it myself in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to say, work harder, or,
Mm,
you have to work so many, hours at a job. And now we're learning that we have to really practice
take
self-care
care
and
of
taking care
us.
of ourselves. And that alone is helping us, I think,
Yeah.
excel at whatever it is we're doing.
I have taken a huge break from social media.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
used to spend hours like on social media, like advertising, pushing my events, my posts. I do my posts a month in advance and plan the whole month. So I've tried to really not be on it so much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I feel so much better.
That's wonderful. And look, everyone kind of needs to detox, right? You
Mhm.
need to
Yeah.
detox,
Yeah.
decompress, step away from all the excitement or whatever that is, the television, the social media, and really kind of come back around to, self again and practice
Yeah.
self and really step in. And maybe your purpose at the time is to come back to self and is
Yeah.
to help others do the same.
I feel like, each year I get older and, you really start to evaluate your life and be like, wow, I probably only have like 20 to 30 years left. What am I going to do with those years? Am I going to work really hard to, do this, and this, or am I going to enjoy working hard and as hard as I want to work, not like overly hard, like I'm learning to pace my energy and really appreciate the moment and the days and enjoy life more, and not
I
work so hard and just trust that it's all going to work out.
It truly does all work out, and usually it works out better than we imagined or better than we have hoped for.
Yeah.
And it always happens in divine timing, which is never, somewhat could say, earth. I mean,
Yeah.
never the time we want it to happen, but it will happen.
Yes, yes. Yes, so
It,
much happening. The energy
yeah.
has been intense at times. I've felt the pull to delete social media sometimes too. I've really felt it this year more than anything.
Hmm.
It just I love social media. It's been my like photo album. It's how I keep in touch with my family and friends. So I feel a little disconnected, but at the same time, I kind of enjoy that right now.
You
I've
know,
even like learning to leave my phone alone, and
I,
just put it down and check it hourly instead of having it in my hand all the time.
that's so right. And yeah, I put my phone down in the evening. I really do. I have a really nice practice that I like to do.
Yeah.
We even at our house, we turn all everything off during the daytime, even just for a little while. Like, let's just have, lunch, put things to the side. Let's experience, open the doors or hear
Yeah.
the sound of nature outside. We
Listening
have
to the
some birds and
birds.
trees, I know,
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. One of the funny things is, and it's a little short story, but I'm having some neck issues. And so, I have been for years, but it's lately it's gotten to the point where I have to rest my head because I can't hold my neck up for very long anymore.
Oh,
So I have to take these little like naps,
a neck
kind of.
nap.
Yeah, a neck nap for like 20 minutes and then I'm fine, right? So I was teaching earlier today and we were at the pool in a cabana and then my neck went out. So I laid down and all I could hear was the birds and I couldn't look at my phone because my vision doesn't
Oh.
work when it happens. I have to just relax. That's all I could
Mhm.
do. So I'm
Mhm.
just listening to all of the beautiful sounds and the birds and I thought these birds are arguing. It was so funny. Like I was trying to imagine what they were saying and I was having so much fun and I really think I was hearing them in my head. I
Yeah.
was translating the birds' argument.
Yeah.
They didn't like us at the pool. They wanted the people to leave the pool. That's what I felt like. But it was actually it was like so maybe like sometimes like these shifts happen like my body's changing. So I get these little I'm forced to take these little naps now and these little times of being present. And I
Yeah.
found them quite nice and thought to myself, I could have really used little cat naps like this in my 20s and 30s. But we
Yes.
didn't give ourselves those opportunities.
Let's read what Eric wrote. Eric wrote that let's post that. I
Mhm.
find that leaving the phone alone is a big one. It makes a huge difference. It opens doors that allow other energies to come through.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. I think it does. It allows to refresh and yeah, it just allows you to catch up with yourself, you know? It allows you to kind of feel who you are in this moment on this day. It's not just another day. This is a big year.
Yeah, it is a good year. I agree. And I'm ready to jump into some
Oh,
readings,
yeah,
you
let's
know?
start. Oh, this will be
Yeah, you
great. Oh,
pick
I would love
Cheryl.
to do this.
I'm feeling called.
I think we should go with our purpose for today and step
Yeah.
into that, Kelly. Why don't you
Yes.
begin?
Yes. You pick somebody because I'm not good at picking.
Okay.
Sometimes I am.
Hey, well, let's see. Who do we have? Well, let's just ask people to write in a question now. Let's just start our readings. We'll jump in
Yeah.
early today. Write a question for me and Kelly. We'll pick your question. We'll do a reading. Maybe both of us will jump in. It
Yeah.
does help if you could be a little specific about your reading because these are mini readings. So we don't have a lot of time, but we will share with you whatever we get, and that's no doubt. But
Yes.
we always love our audience. We love to do readings for them. And
It's
yeah, let's step into where we can go here.
man. You pick. You pick.
Well, I felt Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane would love a reading. Hi, Sarah Jane. But what
Yeah.
type of reading would you like, or more specific? What are you asking about? Like, is it work or romance or,
Yeah. Give us
finances? Sarah,
direction.
pardon me.
Yeah. Because we're doing quick readings, so we don't have time to fully tune in. We're going to tune into you and your question. Okay.
She's asking, will my daughters reconnect with me soon? Will my daughters reconnect with me soon?
Are you feeling anything?
I heard a yes right away, and I heard sooner than you think.
Yeah, I heard yes too, but I wasn't sure about sooner, but I heard yes for sure. I
Mm-hmm.
just think like it's taking um it's taking time, but it's gonna happen. That's what I keep
Mm-hmm.
hearing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I wish you the best. Daughters are hard. I have one.
And I am a daughter, so I
Yeah.
I know it must be hard.
It's I want to say as a mom, I feel like my boys were so much easier than my girl. But I love
Oh,
my girls so much, you know? But
oh,
definitely boys are just easier for me.
oh, oh. Well, I hope it
Um,
works for you, Sarah. I did feel like before Christmas of this year, so I'm really hoping. And I felt one for sure. Like I felt definitely yes for both, but one sooner maybe than the other one. Okay,
yes. Yes, very good.
Kelly, do you want to pick, or should I read another
Angela
one?
right there, she has a good question and it sounds like a good reading.
Who is
Angela
that for?
Fogel at 424. Thank you.
Oh, good.
She says, I'd love to know what my soul is meant to know right now, if I'm on the right path. Honestly, I've been feeling a bit depleted on and off the past month. So anything related to that and the root, what can support me with that? Um, do you want to tune in?
I
Or you want
will.
me
I
or I
felt
can go two
Angela.
first because you started the last one.
Oh yeah.
It's up to you.
why don't you start this one? Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to say right off the bat, Angela, I feel like, yes, you're on the right path, but I'm not sure you're in the right place, if that makes sense. Not necessarily about where you live. It's almost like the place in your mindset. I guess if we would put it that way, it's almost like a place that you're creating in your mind. So, like I was saying earlier, I feel like part of you has had this like soul mission, and you've always been so intuitive and followed it for so long that you've shifted, and you're almost trying to stick to what you've always known, and you're not going along with the shift. So I do think things are changing for you in a positive way. And the reason you're feeling depleted, I also feel like, is that you're very sensitive to the energy around you. And I have to say that it's like, it feels like you're surrounded by somebody or working with somebody maybe that isn't the greatest energy to be around. And I don't think like they're a bad person, but it's almost like there's a like it's like two magnets pushing each other apart. That's your personalities feel like that. And you get along with everybody. I find this hard to believe. So it almost feels like you just don't resonate with this person and they don't resonate with many. That's the feeling I get. I don't know. I hope I'm right, but I feel like, more water, more rest, and spending time outdoors is what you need. And really like to find your footing again. Like you're on the right path. It's just finding your footing and feeling where you're at. That's what I'm feeling. I'm going to pass this to Cheryl now.
I loved I hope she's listening and she re-listens to this reading today, Angela, because there was so much information that Kelly just said. So thank you, Kelly. So Angela, I'm going to give it a go here because I really felt spirit telling me you need to pick up the pieces, whether you've been through heartbreak or you've been through, something traumatic or very broken, we'll just say. There are pieces of your heart, like they're saying, pick up the pieces of your heart, right? And also, it's about moving forward, and it's not about leaping forward for you, and it's not about looking back. It is about patiently practicing the breath and walking step by step in the moment. That is your highest, purpose I'm feeling at the moment. Like you're being called to stand in your power, stand in yourself, and stand with all that you've got because you are so powerful and you have so much love to give. Also, last thing, Angela, I know that you give a lot to others, and I want to say in some way, I want you to experience what it's like to give to self, right? Give to yourself, would you please, even a little bit more, because I really want you to start practicing self-love, self-compassion.
Mhm.
Okay? And I think that you're definitely on the right path. I do feel that I think today is very important because, as Kelly mentioned, if she didn't, you're very intuitive. I think you
Mhm.
mentioned it, Kelly, but
Yeah,
Angela,
yeah.
you're very, very intuitive, and we love having you on the show. I mean, there is a higher calling for you to go that direction as well.
Mhm. Well, she does a little bit. It's not what
Oh,
she does for a living, but she uses her intuition in her living.
love it.
I will say that. She's a healer,
A
you know?
healer,
Yeah.
Angela.
Well, she's more than that. She's pretty special. Oh,
Yeah.
I felt sort of stuck and wanting to come out of that. That resonates for sure. I'm trying to find the time to pour into myself. I've been experiencing more, but I feel like I've been also a little hard on myself. Yes,
Mhm,
that's it. You're
mhm.
trying to make yourself fit into something that is unrealistic. Got to be kind and loving to yourself.
I love it. Thank
Yes.
you.
And yes, Virginia, you are totally empathic. I just saw she asked that question. I'm like, yes, you are.
Virginia Dawn. So am
And
I empathic, not empathetic? Well,
I
I'll
think
say
she meant,
this.
I read empathic. So I'm going with empathic, not
I
empathetic.
think
But I
empath
mean, they're similar. They have the same meaning pretty much. Yeah.
Virginia, I want to say not only are you an empath, but I do feel you connect with angels and that you are surrounded by angels. And I want to tell you that they bring you comfort. And there is something about working with angels, whether you do right now, I want you to work in the future with angels. You can connect with them by journaling, talking to them, meditating. But there is definitely, you're very empathic.
And Virginia, I want to tell you, as an empath or just anybody, you're in charge of that energy. And if you don't want to be open and feel everything, just set that intention in your mind and believe it, and it will be so, basically.
Hmm.
I learned that and I changed my life when I was 42. So I hope that helps. I hope you're a strong mind believer and that when you set your intentions, you believe it and it happens. Because when you tell spirit or the angels or any of them, like, hey, I need a break, only come to me when I ask for your help or when I need to talk to you or when I'm working, that they will listen. It's like they will.
She goes, I
Um,
love helping people. I love it. And thank you. But sometimes I care too much for the wrong people. Well,
Guilty.
this is a lesson about energy and, where you're getting your energy from, how much you're giving. It is really kind of the checks and balances, or it's the recognition of what do you want to pour your life into, what do you want to pour your heart into, and hopefully, you'll get better at that, right? We learn and we
Yeah,
get better.
yeah, yeah, it's true. So true. So, you want to pick the next one? I think I picked two in a row. I jumped ahead of you. Well, Virginia popped out at me.
I love what Maureen Myers Webb at 427, she wrote, "How can I support the growth of my healing business?" Ooh,
I
you're going
don't
to
see
answer
it.
that one, Kelly, if you don't mind, because you were just
Yeah, yeah,
saying
but I can't find it. Oh, there, I see it
Maureen
now.
Myers Webb, how can I
I see.
support the growth of my healing business? This is a good one.
I'm gonna say, for you, Maureen, it's about what you're creating. And I think what you need to do, and maybe you're already doing this, is I really see you holding like free seminars for like 20-minute seminars, like on like people sign up and register to come and you're teaching them about your healing business or yeah, things like that where you're teaching and you can get lots of people to come and you can do maybe a healing in front of them and they can see your work and then sharing that on social media and sharing it so that the right people can find it. But I also feel like it's creating your own community and your own circle of other healer friends that you work with and working together. I feel like that's really important for you as well. And I do think that you're doing some of these things and you're on the right path. I think though it's now about being patient and allowing it to happen. That's what I feel. What do you get, Cheryl?
I feel, Maureen, you were divinely guided to do this work.
Yeah.
This is your path. And if you allow spirit or invite, spirit, invite the universe, invite divine, and invite your business angels, angels of business, angels of finance, invite your angels in to help support you. And then listen, right? Listen, you might try automatic writing. But I do believe that you are being guided in this moment. So I'm just excited for you.
Yeah. And she says, I'm a healer as well. Is that when my hand gets so hot? Like they get so hot and I didn't even know why. Yes. You are a trans healer. Basically, you are getting the energy from above from your angels, and they're coming through your body and through your hands. That's what I see. I see this connection from above coming through you and electrifying the hands. And they get so warm. I feel like sometimes when you touch things, you might get flames or shocks where flames come up. And when you touch people, they feel your energy instantly. Like it's like not a shock, but it's like an amazing feeling to them. So definitely take care of yourself and your energy so that you're not overusing it and wearing yourself out. Yeah, yeah.
Good, 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 good. And
Mhm.
then one of our listeners said, Virginia, look into Reiki. So thanks for that. Thanks for that
Yes,
support.
thank you.
I love our audience, how they support one another.
Yes, that's why people she says that's why people come up to me and tell me things people I didn't even know. Yes, they're drawn to your energy because they need healing. And that's why you attract people that need work and you're always trying to fix and help them and you wear yourself out. So you got to have boundaries. So important. Yeah.
Right. So we're taking questions for readings. So if you have a question for Kelly and I, please type in the comment section. I'm looking over on my Instagram feed, Facebook, YouTube, um, wherever we are found. We are wanting to know your questions.
Yeah, I know Kay Weezy wants a reading if you want to hop on that one. He's been
Sure.
asking a lot, and I just asked again. So let's see if we can get to him. I feel kind of drawn right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he wants to
Oh.
connect with his grandmother. There's
Yes.
one up here where he was talking about connecting with his grandmother, I believe. Um, and 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 he wants to know about what his life purpose is. I first right want to I want to jump in on the life
Yeah,
purpose
please,
thing here.
Kelly.
Kay Weezy Jones, you are a healer. You are a psychic and you are a medium, and that's why you love coming here and getting readings, because you already feel spirit and you want to talk to them all the time. And I want to say you already are. Your grandma's laughing at you because I feel like it's a grandmother in spirit. She's saying, "You talk to me every day. You don't need to go through these ladies." And it's really time for you to embrace who you are. You're a special soul. And, you do like to help people. I feel like you are in a position in life where you're helping others. I'm not sure you're in the right position or you're on the right exact path, but you're going in the right direction. That's what I feel like. Because it feels as though you haven't fully embraced who you are, or accepted that you are this special, healing, loving soul. But you are attracting people that are drawn to you, and you're helping them all. And it's draining your energy in some way. So I want you to really be open and look into this field, because I feel that's who you are. And if you are doing this, great, but I feel like you're not quite where you want to be yet. You're on the right path though. What do you see, Cheryl? And your
I
grandma's funny. That's all I'm gonna
yeah,
say.
I love it. Kay Weezy Jones, I feel what would help you the most in your development is to sit with a group of people in a development circle, right, Kelly? A development circle, a spirit circle. Uh, part of your take a class with a group of people on meditation or psychic mediumship, intuitive development. But being with other people, I think, would really show you how special you are, right?
Yeah,
Because that's what happens when we work with other people. We get to help each
please.
other. We get
Mm-hmm.
to kind of lean on each other. We hear from each other how we're all learning together, right, as a group, and we're building this energy together as a group. And I really think that you would do quite well. You'd feel that support, knowing that you're not alone, because that's the message from your grandmother, is that you're not alone. And of course, she's with you. And yes, you have many more guides out there. But I do want to say there's a bracelet that you wear that I'm hearing, or maybe you have her bracelet. There's something important about that. So please keep that in mind and let us know in the comments. All right. But lots of love to you. Thank you.
Yes, that's wonderful. I like that. His grandma's a hoot. That's all I can say. Like, she just is really talkative and funny, and she's like, I don't know why he's here. He talks to me all the time. Like, she's just like so funny. I feel like she just says it like it is. Yeah. So we have a couple more. You pick this time. I mean,
Can
there's
we
some
do
good
Jackie?
questions here.
Yeah,
What
I
did you?
love this question.
Yeah.
Jackie Griffith. Hey, Jackie, it's just posted just now. I'm like, Jackie, I
Yeah.
saw that question. I'm
I saw
coming
it
at.
too.
Did you? Hi, Kelly.
Oh,
It says, hello, ladies. So good to see you, your smiling faces. I'm feeling so called to write a book. However, it would expose a lot of my family secrets. Do I abandon myself and protect the family? So does she write the book to expose the family
yeah.
secrets, or does she not write the book to protect the family?
I feel you're going to write the book. I feel like you're going to do it in a way that you protect them, but you're still going to write your truth, and it's going to be a neutral way that everybody gets the story. But I just feel like that's what you're going to do. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I just see you're going to figure it out. You're very you like to be, you're a very caring person and you don't want to hurt people, but I think you need to share your truth. So think about that. That's what I'm going to say. I feel like there's a way to do this where yes, you're going to expose everything, but Um, mom knows all about the family secrets. The rest of the
Mhm,
family does not. Yeah.
mhm.
You know, pseudonym. I don't know, something. You're going to do it though. I know you're going to figure it out. Yeah.
Right.
I feel like it's going to happen here in the next year. I feel like it's going to, when you decide, you're going to sit down and it's like that book, you can't stop writing it. And then you spend a little bit editing it, but it's going to be ready. It feels like it's going to just flow right out if you haven't already written it. That's what I feel. What about you, Cheryl?
Yep. I feel, Jackie, you're a writer. Okay.
Mm,
You are a writer. You're going to write more than this book. I feel like you've kind of known all your life you've been a writer. And it feels like if this book is, kind of too scary to write for you, write something else.
mm,
But I do feel you're writing a book and and bringing out family secrets in the book, but you don't have to bring them all out. But I also feel them to be learning lessons. I feel them to be golden moments, transformational lessons that it would help other people. All right.
yes.
So maybe it is about discernment here. But I think there are several books in your future, Jackie.
Mhm. You know, it's interesting. It's not just about your family. I also
Yeah.
see there's a self-help book. I feel like there might even be a children's book. I just feel like the older you get, the more creative you become and the more you write. That's what I keep seeing. So I wish you the best of luck and I look forward to seeing you as an author.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thanks, Kelly.
Yes, yes. Do you want to make some announcements, Cheryl?
Oh, that'd be lovely. Can I
Yeah,
start?
yeah,
I'll
go
start
for
by
it.
just making some announcements, guys. Everyone, just please, if you haven't signed up for my newsletter or for Kelly's newsletter, my website is mediumcheryl.com. Kelly's website is mediumkelly.com. But my events coming up is my small group reading this month. I have a one August 14th. I love it. Very limited people, only 6 people. Everybody gets a reading. And then also, that's August 14th. Then at the end of August, I'll be doing an event with Thomas John. And these are both online, so from the comfort of your own home. And then really just, check out my website. I have membership programs, my Healing Prayer Circle. My energy transformation sessions. I'm having a circle tonight, Kelly, with my
I
membership
know.
group on energy. We're going to be talking about self love and compassion and giving some exercises on how we can really expand our energy. So that's just right in alignment with our stepping into our purpose today. Right. So thank you guys so much. And really, thanks for being a part of our show. We love it. We love it that you share, follow, subscribe. But those are my upcoming events, Kelly. What about you?
Awesome. So I don't have a terrible lot. I have my small group reading on Sunday, August 23rd at 5 to 7 p.m. And I have my psychic sit-up starts again on Monday, September 14th. And my open mic night or open mic afternoon in September for my students. It's a student demonstration. So it's $10 to get tickets. You're not guaranteed a reading, but we limit it to 30 people in the audience, and there will be 6 mediums at the next one, and each one will do 2 readings. It's just to give them an opportunity to practice and, have a nice audience that's filled with love for them. That's what we're looking for. And the psychic sit-ups, if you're not familiar, it's a Mondays and Thursdays for 4 weeks at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Mondays is psychic work and Thursdays is mediumship. So you're going to get 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. You can go to all, one, or some, whichever you prefer to get practice with others, psychic mediums from around the world. And it's just a great place to develop. We bring the exercises and you show up to exercise. Yeah,
That's
and that's all I've
terrific.
got going on right now. I'm working on some things for the fall, but they're still in the works. So
That's terrific, Kelly. That's terrific. And we just want to shout out to everybody who's our producer, the Sacred Spiral Networks. We have Michael working with us today. Hey, Michael, thank you for helping us. And then we have Kelly, we have Jennifer. We have such a great team, Kelly,
yes, we
helping us
do.
bring this broadcast to you this evening. So thank you to everyone at
Yes,
Sacred Spiral Networks.
thank you guys so much. We love it here. We found home. Taken us a while. Yeah, it's been a great
uh,
transition.
yeah. So let's find another question. I
Yeah,
have a question from Instagram. Can I
yeah, go for it.
run it by you, Kelly? This is
Yeah.
from like Horning V. It says, "Do you see me getting a new job? I was just laid off. Oh my gosh, what is your first name?" May I just ask? And you can let me know on Instagram, or we can maybe move it over here to our live. Do you see her getting a
I do. I see she's going to get a job. I'm not sure though that the next job she gets is going to be the forever job, but it's a transitional job. I do think that you're going to find a job, probably take that job, or at the same time get another opportunity. So I feel like you might have two opportunities, or there's like overlapping opportunities. Uh, I want to say, don't panic. I think I want you to have like that energy out there that all is going to be okay and it's all going to work out, because sometimes I feel like you overthink things and you get yourself in a like all caught up in your mind of fear. So don't do that. It's all going to be okay, and trust that you have a lot of guides on the other side, a lot of angels and a lot of loved ones that are here to support you and try to help you find the right direction and get the right job. That's what I feel. What
That's
do you
great.
feel, Cheryl? And
I
I'm going to say
felt
a month timeline, you know?
wait, what's that?
1 month timeline. I feel like it's
Okay,
going to
one
happen.
month timeline. Make
four
sure
to
we
six
got that
weeks. Yeah.
out there. So I did feel you getting another job, yeah, pretty quickly. I do want to say you did get kind of moved, and you're moving in another direction. I felt spirit saying, look, you're getting a little complacent, or you know how we get too comfortable. It's hard to move sometimes, especially when we don't want to, on our own, or you don't think that there's anything better out there at this time. But I really feel spirit saying, look, we want you to get out there. We want to push the envelope with you. We want to open you up intuitively. And I feel you working with animals in the future, or at least doing something with animals. I will say that. I think you have a very compassionate nature, and that's what spirit wants to shine for you, is to bring that out more in your work, and where you can enjoy your work and not have to go to work. You get to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I love that. Wouldn't it be great if we all loved what we did?
It would be. It would be. And it's a big difference when you love what you do.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know,
And I think it's life changing. So life changing that I feel like I have to tell everybody,
that's great. That's great. And I
you know?
I I love it that you love what you do, Kelly, because
Yeah.
that's how
It's
we met. Because
yeah, and I've met the best people doing what I love,
mhm.
because then you're attracting like-minded souls, right?
It
Um,
just
I I think we
yeah,
should all be taught that from childhood. Like we need to do what we love, not what people think we should do. Do what we
right.
love, where we feel,
If you do what
passionate.
you love, the money will follow, right?
Yes,
That's
it's
how they
so true though.
yeah.
I'm never in my wildest dreams imagine I could survive or make a living doing this. I mean, honestly, I I could make more now doing what I love and working less than I did working 40, 60 hours a week on salary,
Yeah.
and
And
hated it.
yeah, and also when we do what we love, it's like we get excited when we get up in the morning. Hey, what am I gonna do? Who am I gonna meet? What spirit message am I gonna be delivering today? So I that's how I get excited, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
I
And
love that.
yeah, to remember that, look, it's a beautiful community that we're a part of, Kelly. And look, it takes a village, as they say. So I just want to thank you, Kelly, but to all of
Oh,
my
yeah.
membership, my mediumship community, really, it is not only the people I give readings to, but that my colleagues, right? We
Yeah.
all are doing this together for that higher purpose. So I believe in some way we are also stepping into our purpose.
Yeah, and why can't we step into our purpose like every day, like a new purpose every day, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, like every day we could have a purpose.
Yeah,
Wake
let's
up and live for that purpose each day, right?
yeah, for that, and it can be a bigger purpose than what you think. If you can live
Mhm.
for the day and be in the moment, you would be so amazed at how big your purpose is, right?
Yeah. Can we bring a Kira Jade's question up here? It says, "Do you know what is my primary soul mission in this current phase of my life?" And I don't know why that was really drawn to this.
Yeah, that's a heavy question. I mean,
It
like
is. And
it feels different when we read it, right? When we
yeah, I have
tune
to
in
say it
or
out loud. I have to hear my words. Yeah. So, do you know what my primary soul mission is? Mission in this current life, in this current phase of my life. I'm not sure what phase you're in your life, but right now it feels like your current, soul mission is to really like surrender. I feel like you've been really trying to control things, and that's why it feels like you're not 100% sure yourself, and you keep going in different directions or trying different things. And I want to say, like, really just surrender and feel into them, and trust what you're getting. Because I think your soul mission is to figure out, I don't know how to say this. I'm trying to get this into words. It's like you're here to help others, but in a non-direct way. So it's like something you're doing or creating is going to help many. That's what I feel. And you haven't quite figured out what it is that you're going to create or develop. And I say develop, like I'm not quite sure how to put this into words. It's a feeling, and I'm trying to kind of understand the feeling. Uh, Answer me this if you can. Are you into programming or computers of some sort? Because it's really kind of going as like you're going to develop something that's going to help the masses.
Hmm.
That's what it feels now, and it almost feels like, and this is the analogy I'm getting, like you're developing an app, or you're developing like a software program, and maybe that's okay. You do home care, so maybe it's not the app, but maybe that's the analogy my brain's using. Maybe you're going to develop something in this home care that's going to help the masses. Maybe you're going to be writing a book about helping people who do home care. I'm not sure, but you need to relax and let it flow, and you've been trying to control it or direct it yourself. So what I'm going to say is to really kind of tune into it on your own, and meditate and sit with it and see where you feel drawn, because you're holding yourself back right now is what I'm hearing. What do you get, Cheryl? I know I just went in a big circle.
No, I loved all of it, Kelly, and I heard every word you said because it was so meaningful, and she must really need to hear it. I
Please.
felt more of your soul not really being in a current phase, but it's almost like overlapping it. And I don't know what I mean by that at the moment, but I'm going to get there, because your soul was saying, just as Kelly said, like, get out of your own way, right? Get out
Mhm.
of your own way, right? Get out of the way. We do try to control everything, but then
Yeah.
we have to surrender. We have to step to the side. We have to be happy. I felt one of your soul's purpose for right now and this moment is to connect with your feelings, like get in touch with your feelings more, right?
Yeah.
This is about you connecting with the
Deep.
soul of who you are and expressing that out into the world and be who you truly are. Not that the person who does this, or not the person who is the, who is this person in the world, but someone, the how you see yourself, like you get in touch with that beautiful feeling of how you feel about yourself,
Mhm.
create from, like, go deeper and create from there. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's when I love how Kelly said, surrender, because that's truly what we're all reminding ourselves to do. We're reminding each one of us,
Yeah.
right? Let love lead the way, right?
And I just had this weird vision just now while you were talking, and I was looking at her. I do home care, and I envisioned this, and I get it's like an image, but basically you creating this environment where you're a team of home care providers, and you're taking care of a large amount of people with this team. It's like you're training and you're showing them and you're managing them, and maybe you're coming up with a system that is reproducible. You're gonna you're gonna figure out a better way to do everything and make this your passion in life. That's what I'm feeling. Come up with some kind of a system. That's the word. Yeah.
That was a
Wow.
that
It's
Thank you for adding to that.
yeah. It just kind of popped in like I saw this thing. It's like this whole system. Very organized in your mind is what I feel like, Kira. Very organized. Yeah. So, well, it is 4:55, Cheryl.
Oh my gosh, I can't
Sounds like
believe
I
that.
have homework. She's Yeah, maybe there's something, but you're very organized, and you see better ways to do things. So I feel like you're almost like a process person. You're going to figure out better processes or systems to help. That's what I feel. Yeah. Oh,
I feel just to end it with Kira too. Kiara is right. If you don't have it, do you have a journal? Do you have a journal or a diary? You know, you need to write a little bit every day if you can. It's a very good therapy. It's, you know, it's cathartic. Write what your soul wants you to know, right? Maybe you just have one question for the entire week and just say, look, what does my soul want me to know? And really, I do feel it's about you connecting with that insight of who you truly are to bring that out because it's very courageous. You're a very courageous person. So, very strong energy with you. So, I hope that helps.
yes. Yes. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Well, it has been an interesting show. I really love this topic, and I feel like we did some really cool readings. So thank you everybody for your great questions and for participating in our show and asking wonderful things. We appreciate you so much. And I just want to remind everybody, Cheryl has some amazing events coming up this month. And if you're not following her on social media or on her website or subscribe to her newsletter, you're going to miss out on all these awesome things. Yes. I've taken away so many amazing things from the show tonight. Thank you, ladies. You're so welcome, Ariel. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you all. Yeah.
Guys, have a great week ahead. Always know that you are so loved and you are never alone. We'll see you again next week. You have a wonderful week ahead. Thanks,
Thanks,
Kelly. See you
everybody.
next
Thanks,
week.
Cheryl. Bye.
Namaste, everyone.
Bye.